What do you do when you realize that the fundraiser is 8 days away? So the other day, my daughter brought it to my attention. Actually, it was last night, which was the 16th of March. What are you making for the fundraiser? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, the fundraiser for church. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. When is that? She's like, I think it's next weekend. Yes, it is next weekend. How I let that slip my mind, I don't know. So my daughter is painting. She usually paints pictures. And so she's already, she did hers. So I went to my closet and I knew I had a gift. So sometimes I make things and we'll just have it sitting ready to go. So I did have this crocheted baby blanket. And I already had planned to give it to a friend of mine who's having a baby in the middle of the summer. But because that baby's not coming until August, sometime in August, I figured this one can go because I will not have time. I will not have time to make anything else this size. So it's a 37 by 37 baby blanket. Very easy pattern. It's just a series of double crochets. Makes kind of this light, lacy, airy pattern, which is diamond shaped, kind of country western. And the border is just nice and simple. Soft, soft, soft. I believe that the yarn I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And I do not remember where I got the pattern from. I do not. And I looked and I just can't remember. Bad memory. But if it looks like something familiar, if one of you guys are just like, oh yeah, I know that pattern, let me know. Leave a comment because now I want to make it again. And I was looking through the patterns that I normally use, like crystals from Bag O' Day Crochet. Also, who is it? Somebody in Ruth. Maisie and Ruth. I looked through her patterns on YouTube and I didn't see it. So I don't know. There was a few other people that I have seen. And then I also have some vintage crochet books, but I don't think it was one of those. I have made a couple now, baby blankets from there, but I don't know. I don't know where I got it from. So if it looks familiar to you, please let me know. This color's an aqua. It's gorgeous. It's perfect for a boy or a girl. Nice, lightweight. Perfect for summertime. It's so soft. So soft. I love making simple things like this that once you get the pattern down, you can just keep going, Yeah. What I love about crochet versus my other passion of cross stitch is that you get a project done pretty quickly to make a gift, and they're usable, so super nice. All right, so going through my craft closet, I have a bin and I have a bag of cotton yarn. Here's my bin. Let me lift my camera up here. Hopefully I don't knock it over. So I just have like this small shoebox one of random pieces of yarn. Some of these have ball bands off of them. Some have ball bands. Some are just, I've used parts of it. And so mostly that's what is in here is when I've used a portion of it. And then I'm able to keep most of the ball bands on intact this way by having it in this little small box. What I will do if I don't have enough yarn left over and I don't want to buy any more of it, I sometimes call it Frankensteining. and I will put random pieces together that I think look okay, and they sometimes will do really well. Like this one, I could put that with it. And so what I would do is like cut it in just a random spot and then just work and just keep letting it flow. So that way there's no real rhyme or reason. And I have some, and they have turned out so pretty. I don't think I have anything else that I could probably put with this. Maybe a yellow, right? I don't know. But so I was looking at what I had in here, and I want to do like 3 washcloths. I thought 3 washcloths would be nice. So I'm not going to use these, but I was for a moment looking at this one here, and it is Big Twist cotton. I've made several washcloths with this now, and I like the colors. It's very soft, very nice, neutral colors, size 4 weight. It's a cotton blend with polyester, made in Turkey. The yardage, so watch your yardage with this, because I've noticed that some that are even similar are not the same amount, and I don't know why, and I'll show you in a moment. But this one here is 96 yards, and this color is Multi Rosy Cheeks. So there's that. Kind of reminds me of like the 1990s mom kitchen stuff, with like the teddy bears or geese with the gray blue color, soft beiges, I guess, soft blue, cream, mauve, or mauve, if you're me and you like to use the word mauve. Oh goodness, there's my dog. Hold on one moment. It's getting late and she likes to hang out with me down in my craft room. On through. Come on. Hop, hop. You gonna get in the bed? You just want to hang out, huh? You want to go in the bed? Hop, hop, hop. Good girl. Bravo, Smeechin. Okay, so also in this box, or my bag, I'm not quite sure where, but I was looking for, what I want to do is like three washcloths, because I think 3 is a good number. So, I mean, like this one, this is kind of a, oh, what color would you call that? I guess like sunflower, like sunflower. I mean, I guess I could do this, kind of try to make it like a sunflower. That kind of got that country home country look to it, at least in my mind. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I have been wrong before. Anyway, there's that. But then I just really don't have anything else. I guess I could go with it. Maybe this one. I don't know. I don't know if somebody else would see the same thing that I see in it, and so probably no. Maybe I will make this one here into like a sunflower one. Make a roundish kind of. Oh, I know, Rogue. I know. She wants me to get into bed with her. You're just going to have to hang out with yourself there on the bed. So, looking in my yarn bag, I have these ones. Now this one here, this one's a sugar and cream, and it's a Scents. Have you guys ever seen that? Have you ever found this one? And if you do, check it out, because I don't even know where I got this one. I don't even know how long I've had it, but it smells like lavender. I wish smell-o-vision was a thing, just for things like this, just for nice, pleasant scents. But yeah, so the color is lavender. And but it says right here, it says fragrance will fade with washing. Oh, so sad. But I mean, come on. I can't imagine it not. But it's a nice scent. If you like lavender, it's like it's very, 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 very faint. You stick it up to your face, you can smell it for sure. So I'm going to see if I can find out like when these were made. And if you know, if you happen to know and you want to show off how smart you are and you want to tell the rest of us, but I definitely want to look for more of that. Do you have any, has anybody ever used this? That would be interesting to know. I like those kind of fun facts. This one here is another oldie but goodie. I don't know if they make that color anymore or not. They probably do. It's called Hot Purple. Yeah, Hot Purple. And the date of this one, oh, there's a work order, which I don't know why there's a work order, but it says 2/3/2012. So it's definitely one that I've had for quite some time. So I was trying to find something that would go possibly with those that would complement it. And I did find this one here without its ball band. And I'm pretty sure it's a sugar and cream as well. Was there a fuzz? Yep, fuzz. So those ones would go together. And so I thought, okay, maybe I'll use those. But I like to put an edge on mine, whether it's going to be a ruffle or some kind of an edge. And then I just didn't know, like, would I put that one as an edge or that one? I might have enough to do all three, but I don't know. And then just, I don't know, that's just too weird. So digging. Actually, these ones were more on top than having to dig. I have these two big twists. So this big twist, this one has 96 yards in it. And it doesn't feel like it. It feels like someone has used it, but when I weighed it, put it on the scale, it was 55 grams, so it's all there. It just doesn't feel quite the same or as heavy. This one here is called Flamingo Splash. Where is it? It was made in Turkey. Oh yeah, so this is for Joann's. This is 2020, it says. I don't know. I know I didn't buy this in 2020. 2020. Y'all remember 2020 or do you not remember 2020? Yeah. I was looking for the color. Yeah, Flamingo Splash. So nice, fun, bright color. So there's that. And then this one here is 96 yards. And this one was named Granite Splash. So there's that. So I was thinking I could do these three. And then this one being a solid kind of, you know, that's kind of cool. I definitely would have enough to make like an edging for this one. And maybe this one, maybe. I also have some black. And I think if need be, I have even more black. But this one could even go on this because I know I'll have more left over by doing that. So put that edge on there or that one or something. Maybe put that one, put an edge of that on there. That edge there. And I might, I don't know if I would have enough to put it on that one. But somehow play around with those is kind of fun. I do have some washcloths that I already made, but I made them for a very special friend, and for some reason I just can't tear myself away for giving those to her. So let me show you what yarns I have. So this one is Ocean Splash, 96 yards. So it's these blues, also by Big Twist. 96 yards of Raindrop Splash. So kind of like aqua or turquoise, and then blue. And this one here was the one that I just recently picked up like 2 weeks ago. It's called Denim Splash. Now this one, for some reason, is 107 yards. Really pretty. And I will show you what I did with those. So I have a sweet friend. She, amazing young woman. She is a cowgirl through and through. And these are the washcloths I made for her. Let me show you one by one here. So this was the first one. And it was, what was this one called? Was it Ocean? I can't remember. Yeah, it was Ocean Splash. This is one of her favorite colors. You know, turquoise, kind of. She likes to wear the turquoise. A cowgirl. So I kind of thought, I mean, in my idea, this kind of cowgirlish, country, cowgirl, you know, can you see that? So then I kept going with that idea. And there is the raindrop splash. Now I did use a different one because, you know, I just, whatever I had on hand as far as that beigey color. And then this one here is the denim splash. It looks like it's black, but it is like a dark, like denim blue. So definitely looks cowgirl to me, in my opinion. And I will show you guys how it looks. See, isn't that pretty? But because I made it, and with this one here, because I did have someone in mind while I was making it, I was praying for her. And so I want to give those to her for Christmas, or for if there's a special just day, you know, just give this to her. But Christmas, her birthday. So those ones, that's why I'm not gonna donate those ones, because there was a special prayer behind it. So there's that. Tell me what you guys think. I can also possibly, I'm going to see how much I have left over. I don't think I'm going to have enough to make another full one. These are 9 inches square. I know I wouldn't. Maybe that one. But yeah, so there's those. But tell me what you guys think, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this hot pink. So if you're thinking like the hot pink with the black trim, now I don't know, I did my black. The hot pink with the black, and then the hot pink with the pink. But then with this one, I don't know if I'll have enough black to go with it, or should I do hot pink, and so I could even do black with black, or this granite, is that what it's called? Granite with flamingo. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And I'm probably going to put on a cuter border, kind of more like one that sticks out instead of just like this. This I used because it reminds me of what they do when they do the saddles, you know, just putting the edge on. So, but I kind of want it to be lacy. So if you have a good color combination and you want to tell me, I would appreciate it. What I'll do is I will make these first, and I'll leave them without the borders, and then maybe whoever comes up with the first great idea, it's probably not going to be my great idea, it'll probably be that, whatever it is you guys say. All right, so if you can help me out with that. 2 other things I'm working on. Oh my goodness. I'm working on a cat for my daughter. I know I talked about it in one of my last videos, and here's a cat face. That's as far as I've gotten. This has been sitting here for like 2 weeks, because I need to embroider a face on here, and I am nervous about doing the face. Now my daughter put those eyes where she wanted them, because I wanted them someplace else, but it's her cat. So she put them where she wanted them. And there's little bobble feet. I will have to tell you guys what pattern I'm using. It's a loaf cat. So there's her little ears. I don't even have anything on here, but I do definitely need to stitch her face. I guess I can take those out now. I would have forgotten about these because you can't see them. Yeah, so I need to stitch her face. This is the inside. Kind of like the way the inside looks. But I'm definitely using a yarn under for this pattern and following along with the young lady who shares her pattern online. So I'll have to, next time I make a video, I will say her name, because sometimes looking at things at the bottom might not get to it. I think I'm going to donate these baby shoes. I made some baby shoes. I just need to add buttons to them. But I was thinking about making a blanket. Oh, that thread is sticking out. I'm going to have to push that in. Yeah, there's baby shoes. So I'll put some buttons on here, and I think I'm going to donate these as well. There's a pair. I was going to make the baby blanket to go with it, but I know I'm not going to have time to do that. I don't have a full skein of yarn of this color, so I'm going to have to add some gray, but I'm thinking about adding like gray and maybe doing almost like a square and having this be a border around it. I don't know. I've got an idea in my head, so I don't know. I kind of want to do that. Like, I kind of want to put these for the donation, but then part of me is like, no, hang on and make that baby blanket and do that. So maybe I will hang on to these, and then I don't know. Maybe we'll just put them for the fundraiser. I've also started a bunny. Rhonda Butler makes amigurumi patterns, and she shares them free. She says all you have to do is not make the pattern or show how it's made, acting as if it's your own. I have an arm. I'm making a bunny. This is just a stitch marker. I usually use things like this for stitch markers, but it was getting in the way, and this is very tight. So I started doing what she does and just use a bit of yarn. I'm using a G-hook, but there's one little paw. One little paw. It's going to take me a while. When she makes hers, when she does her patterns, when Rhonda Butler does her patterns, it's like almost a 3-hour video, I think. But she shows you every stitch. She does every single one. Go check her out, because if you want to make a stuffed animal, that might be the way to go, especially when you're new. Okay, and then here's something else. Now, okay, you know I'm a farmer, and we are raising alfalfa hay, and when it gets baled, they use baler's twine, and all of you farmers who have used it in the past, you know, and we don't throw it away. Maybe, oh, I don't know. I don't throw it away. I have lots and lots of it. I have used it to tie up gifts for my cowgirl friend. I have used it to string up baby gifts, like a laundry line for cowgirl friends who are having babies. I've used it to tie things up, tie things down, but one thing I'm using it for, and I don't know if it's going to work out. This is what Baler's twine looks like. It is plastic. It is basically plastic. And it is like this. It's plastic. And I'm trying to, this stuff is stiff. I'm trying to make a mat, like a floor mat. I don't know how well it's going to be, and I think I'm going to double it up eventually. But you can see, like, I mean, it just, it is not easy to work with. I am actually going on my second row. I have a lot of it outside. Sometimes it gets stepped on. You know, my daughter or I will step on it when we get lazy. I try not to leave it out there so it can get all stepped on. So some of it out there, it has to get washed. I do wash it. This has been washed with just some soap and water. But I think I'm going to, I don't know. It might work out. It might work out where I don't need to do 2 sides, like doubled up, but I might. And it's not going to go inside the house. It's just going to stay inside the stables. I don't know. If you're a farmer and you've done something awesome with Baler's twine, have you ever done something like this? I mean, what do you do? I call it Baler's twine. I don't know if that's what it's really called. Baling twine, maybe. So we'll keep up on this. This is 2 of them. A lot of times where the knot is, my daughter, when she cuts it from the hay, when she's feeding the horses, she doesn't give a rip where she cuts it from. This is going to be problems. But I want it to have that homemade look. So I don't care that it's going to have a knot. Besides that, this is not easy to work with. But, yeah, I've asked my daughter to try to cut the twine where the knot is. She ain't got time for that. She's a teenager, you know. Teenagers don't have time for silliness. So anyway, I'm using an H hook. I don't know where this H hook has been. I did get it at the thrift store, and it is rough around the edges here. So, I mean, paint is chipped off of it. I'm probably gonna get poisoned. But it's almost got eyes. Look, can you see it? There's an eye there and an eyeball there. This edge here is rough. I've tried using it with yarn. I was going to have it as like a backup crochet hook to keep it as a project in my car or someplace, but no, I don't need that. It's just too rough. So I was thinking it'd be perfect for this. Anyways, okay, so that's it as far as that goes. Have I done any? I have done a little bit of family history recently, but not much. So I'm looking through it to see if there's anything that is of interest. I don't think so. Nothing really new. I showed you guys what I've done before. I did find like another something to do with one of the tribes that one of the grandmothers was from. So I printed that out, but really nothing much. I'm reading a really good history book right now, and it's dealing actually with that time frame. So it's like perfect. I'll show you the book. I love good history books. I know, right? Some people are like, that's boring. It's Bill O'Reilly. I got this for Valentine's Day. And Martin Dugard, Killing the Witches, the Horror of Salem, Massachusetts. So I really like Bill O'Reilly. He had the No Spin Zone. I loved his show. He's been a lifelong journalist. This guy can write stories. He can write really good books. I have almost all of his books, but not all of them. He does have like the No Spin Zone and some other ones, and those are very political, which I do like politics, but they really date themselves. I don't know. I don't know. I only have limited space on my, for books. You know, I have limited space for everything, so we'll see. But I think I had Culture Warrior and O'Reilly Factor was looking out for you. I think it was those ones. I don't know. I might get them again if I don't have them. The one I am looking for is Killing the Mob. I don't have that one, and I've never seen it. I don't have Killing England either. But I do have some of the rest of them. Very good. Do I have the United States of Trump? I think I do. I have something that he wrote about Trump. Anyways, there's quite a few of them here that I do want to pick up and get. So we shall see. I did make a little bookmarker. I like to make bookmarkers. Simple, dumb. It was made from a tag that came off some clothing. I just covered it. It's kind of wonky. Covered it with, you know, just some scrapbook paper, punched out some stars, glued them on. There it is. That's my bookmarker. I will not be getting rid of this book, but a lot of times I do. If I give away the bookmarker goes with it. But I wanted to make it with the colors of this. So, anyways. Anything else I can blab to you guys about? Hopefully you guys were crocheting or cross-stitching or walking on a treadmill. Oh my gosh, I need to lose some weight. I have a treadmill and I should be using it. I guess there's more things I could tell you, but I don't want to entirely bore you. So let me know. The question that I had, the big important question is, what color combination? Let me know in the comments. I would appreciate it. And hopefully I'll get some of these done. These are due by the end of the week. So I'm going to start working on one of them. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, make him pay $50 every day. My mother said to pick the very best one, and you are it. Ha! Okay, this is the first one I'm going to do. Anyways, did you guys ever use any of those rhyming games? Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm getting silly. I am going to find something to watch. I'm going to crochet my favorite stitch for washcloths, which is this moss stitch. I like it because it's not a lot of big holes. And anyway, yeah. So I'm going to start with this one. Although I was thinking use this one first. But I'm going to start with this one first. So on and so forth. Waiting for your comments. I'll talk to you guys later. Until then, friend.